I'm already getting emotional just thinking about it. But today I want to talk about trail angels and trail magic. Trail magic is essentially an unexpected act of kindness or service for a thru-hiker. This can include rides into towns or rides to stores to resupply. It includes free food, free drinks, a place to stay, anything like that. There's many different ways of providing trail magic to a thru-hiker. Anyone who provides trail magic in any kind of way is known as a trail angel. And the term trail angel correctly identifies them. As someone who has thru-hiked a long trail, I did not understand the magnitude of their kindness until it was actually happening. I knew about trail magic and I knew about trail angels before I started hiking, but I did not understand the kind of impact those people would have on me during my thru hike. And that's why it makes me emotional. I 100% believe and know that every single person that helped me and was a trail angel to me during my hike made my experience that much better and easier and more meaningful. And there are so many people that I wish I could thank personally for making my thru hike one of the best experiences I've ever had. There were many times when I was hiking and I was alone and I was starving and I was thirsty, or I just didn't have much energy, or I was having a bad day, and I would turn a corner and there would be trail magic. And it was usually extremely unexpected, which is why we call it magic. It was just a surprise, and it always seemed to come right when I needed it. That's where the term "the trail provides" comes from. It always seems like whenever you actually need something the most and you are at rock bottom, or you just can't seem to think how you're gonna keep moving, some angel is there to help you. And it has been to the point where it's brought tears to my eyes. I've seen other hikers cry. It is a real thing, you guys. But I think one of the biggest reasons why this makes me so emotional is that these people do not expect anything in return, and most of the time will not accept anything from you as a hiker. I mean, you would show up to these trail magic areas and stations, and there would be so much food, so many drinks, so many accommodations, and you just want to give them even $5 for feeding you 3 huge meals, drinking like a 6-pack of whatever, being able to use all of their wipes to clean yourself, throwing out all of your trash, anything. And these people will not accept a dime. And it just blows my mind that people are taking not only their resources and their money, but their time, their free time, to cater to thru-hikers to help them succeed. And I just don't understand it, because it is some of the kindest things I've ever seen in my entire life. And I think that is one of the main reasons why the Pacific Crest Trail and other long distance hikes are so amazing. It's because of the trail angels. They are one huge fraction of the whole entire experience. And I'm so thankful. So every single person who's watching this, who's provided some sort of trail magic, whether it's volunteering to do trail work or providing a ride, a cold drink, some food, money, advice, anything, thank you from the bottom of my heart. There is Scout and Frodo, who reside in San Diego, and they let all hikers stay at their house and then give them rides to Campo and basically kickstart their PCT thru hike. I did not get a chance to stay with them. My dad and I wound up staying with a friend and drove ourselves down to Campo, But I had the pleasure of coming across Scout on trail, and before I even knew it was him, he offered me baked goods on the trail. So he's providing trail magic even when he isn't providing trail magic.
What do you want to do?
Okay, so I'm just sitting here and these two gentlemen walk by, and one of them gives me like
That's a peanut butter swirl bar.
swirl bar. So it's this gentleman here.
Hi there.
This is
Scout.
Scout.
You can do this. See, I'm 66, so I have excuses.
Well, I forgot which one was Frodo and which one was Scout.
It's terrible.
So I didn't stay with Scout and Frodo's when I started the trail.
And
so
that's okay,
That's okay. We're over it.
because we are destined to meet here.
Right. And he gave me some dessert and a temporary tattoo. Oh yeah. So I'm gonna be styling. And I was just about to eat my Butterfinger, but he came along at the perfect
Something
time.
a little bit better, a little bit nicer.
Yes.
You look like you're having a great time.
Then when you get into the town of Julian, Carmen has this restaurant, which I don't think she actually owns anymore, unfortunately, but she let hikers just sleep on the floor of her restaurant and trusted us with having the whole place to ourselves. And, you know, that helped us not have to pay for a room.
We made it. And I'm hobbling. I'm hobbling. Ugh. Oh, I feel so honored. They're closed except for hiker trash. That's me.
There's also a place in Julian, California, which is like one of the cutest towns on the PCT in my opinion, called Mom's, and they give all PCT thru hikers free pie, free ice cream, and a free drink.
They've come back to ID me again. This free pie and ice cream. How
So
is
my ice
it?
cream's good.
It's good. Okay.
Let's try the pie. Also very good, yep.
You approve?
Yeah, oh yeah,
Okay,
definitely.
and you got your root beer. I got my hot cider. I got apple crumb with cinnamon ice cream.
Yeah, it's amazing. So make sure you go. Then there's like these places that just blow my mind. Hiker Heaven.
Okay, so this is Hiker Heaven, and it is amazing. They have like all of our boxes because there's no post office in Agua Dulce. So they let hikers send boxes here. Look how amazing this is. Then they do all of your laundry for you. And they even have like a station where you can like send out your own box, and you can print labels here, and then they will mail it for you because they're amazing. Here's one of the showers. And here's a hangout area. Oh.
Casa de Luna.
All right, we have to wear these Hawaiian shirts.
Modest. Yes!
A little more.
Oh my god.
Okay, so I picked out my Hawaiian shirt. It's a double XL. I'm sure it's gonna look great. So there's like this whole backyard of this person's house at Casa de Luna, the Andersons. And you paint rocks here too, if you want. And then all of our camping is back here. Oh, here's Lost Boy.
So starboard.
You guys are going to be able to go through as many times as you want, so you don't have to make a big mountain the first time, trust me. There is only a limited amount of, I think it's turkey chili. So if everybody just takes one scoop, goes through, that there'll be enough for everybody. Right after dinner, we're going to do a little dance for your bandana. Not enough that you have to walk almost 500 miles to get it. Now you got to dance.
I mean, these people accommodate for thru hikers every summer. Like, that is their life. That is their life. Now, you can make donations, but they don't require that of you. You just show up and they feed you and they let you shower and you have a place to sleep and a place where you can just hang out and relax and recover. And usually there are people there that, you know, give you rides back and forth to town.
Hey, Mom.
Oh,
Two more.
Oh, I wasn't the last one.
you got 2 more coming.
Oh!
Bye, other humans.
Bye, other humans.
And it's unbelievable. Even creepy places like Mike's in the desert, I am totally thankful for.
So it's Mike's water. All right. Okay. Not sure what this place is, but it's here.
Then you have the famous Coppertone, who is a former PCT thru-hiker.
Look who's here again! It's Coppertone!
He would follow thru-hikers with trail magic in his RV, and he would make, you know, root beer floats and just have all of this food and shelter and fresh fruit, and just was an amazing, funny human being.
Coppertone's making root beer floats.
I
Yeah.
went with the root beer.
My dad supplied beer.
Ice cream, half root beer.
Of course.
Root beer's fine. Thank you.
Then there are just all of these, I'll call them randoms, all of these couples that would come out for the weekend or on a Sunday, or they both have the day off on a Wednesday or whatever. And that's how they would spend their time together, is going to some random road crossing on the PCT and grill up burgers for thru-hikers.
We have some trail magic. Woohoo! Thank you. Burgers, grilling.
Oh, yeah.
Oh yeah. Look at all this. Flip them, flip them.
Hydration.
And hydration. Oh, hydration. Oh my gosh. Is this trail magic? Is this trail magic? Is this trail magic? Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Confirmed. This is trail magic. Here. Look at this. Look at this is Juniper eating watermelon. Thank you. Say hi, everybody.
Hi, everybody.
Hi. We're making grilled cheese. Grilled cheese. Can you believe it? How are you doing? Yeah? We slept here last night on accident. Over there.
So that's pretty cool because we'll be there in like
Coffee is brewing. We're in the middle of nowhere, but then there's this cabin and this angel man who, oh, I have to show you my cup. It's a reindeer. He made us coffee. So this is the best start to my morning yet, probably. I'm not getting an early start, that's for sure. Today has been, I think, the hardest day for me mentally and physically because of the heat. But you guys, if that's trail magic, I'm not kidding, I will cry. Yeah. All right, so it was trail magic.
He hiked
Woohoo!
3 miles in the wrong direction.
One day was
What were you vlogging back there going?
Man, oh man, that trail magic was amazing. This has been the hottest and longest stretch, and that was the best surprise. So once again, thank you, Trail Angels.
And it's almost so overwhelming and overstimulating that it's a huge shock, which is why a lot of times a lot of our emotion is to cry, because it is so overwhelming, but in such an amazing way. Even my parents became trail angels. They got to taste a little bit about the trail and see how amazing it is to give thru-hikers something as simple as like a cold beer or cold water or like fresh fruit.
Yeah.
We'll get, yeah.
My mom's giving away food.
I'm going into Rayleigh's to go to the restroom.
Okay.
Yeah.
You take care.
Nice to meet you. Much.
I love you, man.
I love you, man.
Thank you, sir.
Oh gosh.
Put that in the video.
Yes. And my mom's giving him fried chicken. No. You know, you just.
It's cold.
What is that?
If you
We
don't
just
eat
heat it
it,
out.
you know what?
No.
Throw it away.
We heat it out. You'd be surprised what we so.
What we did.
It was so great to be able to see my parents be a part of that because it really is so special. Then there are people who leave water across the whole trail, especially in the desert portions when there's not a lot of water for the thru hikers. And I think literally sometimes just about saved my life. Trail angels are the best. A ton of water and then like little first aid kits for like your feet or something. Foot care box. Then there's even people like you watching who have sent me resupply boxes. That's trail magic. You're a trail angel. People like the Hancocks and the Pardinas, I think I said that right, who have sent me gear like this hat or money or encouraging messages. You people are trail angels and your trail magic made my thru hike absolutely magical. I wish there was a better way for me to say thank you to everyone who positively impacted my thru hike and therefore was a part of some of the best 5 months of my entire life. Now there's a set of trail angels that I want to highlight just from my own personal experience, and that is Alan and Nancy Hammond. Now Alan and Nancy have this trail magic. They even have a name for their trail magic, and that is limit situation trail magic.
It's real.
Now, I heard about this trail magic from early that morning when I was on trail because there were southbounders coming down saying, oh, there's trail magic, there's trail magic, there's trail magic. I hadn't eaten anything hot in a while and I so wanted a meal or a cold drink, anything. So I hiked so fast to this trail magic and so did so many other people behind me. Okay, I'm really red in the face because I just booked it up this climb faster than I think I've ever booked up any climb. But I'm like 0.3 miles away. And I'm so excited because I could kind of see like the highway and like the parking lot area and there were cars. Now, we all came to this trail magic and it happened to be probably one of the best trail magic scenes that I had come across. There were multiple couples there and other various people helping out. It wasn't just Alan and Nancy. There were many people making so much food. Alan has a pizza oven, making pizzas from scratch. From scratch, y'all!
Not at all.
Making some pizzas.
Pizzas for the trail.
And then there's burgers, and then there's vegan options and vegetarian options, and there's like a bar that you can make nachos at, and there's a coffee bar with hot chocolate and coolers of cold, ice cold drinks, and a place to sit with all of these chairs in shade, and then there were dogs, and then it was just amazing.
Look at that look of excitement.
Yeah, we didn't know.
I thought I had. I do, but I didn't. Yeah, I was wrong.
Because he hikes just as hard as we do, but harder.
His legs are fast.
His legs are like
He's short.
but he's just small.
How tall is he?
5. It's tricky at work.
At all?
See?
Huh?
Let me look at this thing. Oh.
Whatever he doesn't eat.
Oh yeah.
Hold on, yeah, like for him, if he finishes, does he get another one?
Yeah. He gets it for free.
And then they're offering you to camp there so you can wake up in the morning and have hot coffee and biscuits and gravy and eggs and just anything you wanted. And these people would not accept a dime. They allow people to sponsor their trail magic. And so one woman named Diana Spears had sponsored a day of all trail magic, and so we all got to sign like a big poster thing for her thanking her. So Diana Spears sponsored a day out here, so we're signing this to send back to her as a thank you. There's these fun little sheep, inflatable sheep that the Hammonds have for the PCT hikers to sign. And then we're gonna sign this sheep board. Are you signing the booty?
No, well, this is where the markers are kept.
Oh.
Right in there. That's pretty darn good, though.
That's fine. Hold on. Four first. All right. Wait. Try again. What are we doing here?
No, Jay's got to go. Come on, Jay.
And it's kind of like their way of being able to keep a souvenir of reminding them what they have done for all of us. So when I say that the PCT connects people in remarkable ways, it is this. I finish the trail, I'm off trail, and months after, I get an email from Alan himself, and he's telling me that every year since they started doing this trail magic, that they started doing a fundraiser for the Pacific Crest Trail Association. These people just don't stop with their giving. Now, they're not even raising money for themselves in their trail magic. They're raising money to give back to the PCTA. Alan reached out to me and asked if I would be one of 2 guest speakers at his fundraiser that he was throwing for the PCTA. And I, of course, said absolutely. I had the honor of flying from Seattle to Sacramento and staying with the Hammonds in their home and then being a part of their fundraiser. The event weekend included Happy Feet and I going to a local radio station, and we were basically interviewed by a radio host. His name is Larry, and he has actually thru-hiked the PCT years ago, and so that was really awesome because he could relate to what we had just recently experienced. The event was sold out, and this fundraiser focused on women of the PCT, especially solo women like Happy Feet and I, because we both hiked alone. And it was incredible because most of those who attended were women. And to just see all of those seats completely filled of just these women either having experienced that before or hoping to experience that in the future made my heart swell up like no other. But I wanted to show just a little bit of behind the scenes of my time down in Auburn, California for this fundraiser for the PCTA, hosted by Alan and Nancy Hammond, aka Limit Situation Trail Magic. I am about to head to the airport and take a plane from Seattle to Sacramento to meet up with Alan Hammond, one of the guys who runs Limit Situation Trail Magic, and I'm so excited.
Hi.
So he does not spit. He's going to want to kiss you.
Oh. Hey, Bo.
He does not bite.
Hi, Bo.
Oh, cool. Excuse me.
Yeah. It's
Hey.
okay.
What are you doing? He's like, come here. He's so cute. Here comes the pig.
Oh, and then the pig.
Piggles.
Oh, there's the actual.
Oh, hi.
And that's Goater.
Goater.
He doesn't bite?
No, so he'll want to sniff you.
Hi. Hi. Hi, babies. Oh, you want to hi. Oh,
Bunny.
look at the pig.
This is killer.
Like Delta, and then he got so big, they're just like, we don't know what to do.
Wait, what's this one's name?
That's Pickles.
Pickles.
And Goaty.
Hello.
Attention.
Yes. Pickles. What's the goat's name?
Goater.
Goater. Look at that sunrise. Today's the day.
Okay, so I'm here with Happy Feet and Larry from KVMR 89.5, and we are going on the radio in just a few minutes to talk about the Pacific Crest Trail and both of our thru hikes and the huge banquet that we're doing later, so I'm really excited.
And it was snowing just like Town said it was. Eliza Gilkison from her release Roses at the End of Time, that was Midnight on Raton, singing about that same pass. And Karen Savoca covering Greg Brown, Two Little Feet, talking about John Muir walking through the Sierra, climbing trees and all the stuff that he did. Music is
We're
a
ready.
very emotional experience. I mean, it really is.
Yeah. I couldn't do the hike without music, I think. It's a shady move where I was like, it was a river and there was a snow edge and I'm in my crampons and I get over there and I'm so emotional.
Guess who's here? It's Burnout. Yeah.
Very Washington of you.
guys are. Great.
Check them out.
I like it up here.
Okay, we just got done. Woo! How do you feel?
Awesome.
Awesome.
Pretty awesome.
Yeah. All right, so now it's up to all those other women to go out.
And hike.
Yeah, and then continue the story. That's right. All right, bye. If you are interested in donating to Limit Situation Trail Magic so that they can keep providing trail magic for us hikers, I am going to drop the link below in the description. Alan and Nancy, if you are watching this, I just want to say thank you again from the bottom of my heart for everything you've done for me personally and every other thru hiker. And also the PCTA in supporting them to keep maintaining the trails and providing people like me and others who want to thru hike and literally change your lives a way to do that. Thank you to everyone. You guys are amazing. Trail Angels, you rock. All of you. I'm not kidding. And especially shout out to all the people who gave me a hitch when I smelt disgusting. Anyway, you guys, thanks so much again. And make sure to subscribe to my channel as I will continue to be posting more videos about my PCT thru hike and all of my future adventures. All right, see you guys later. Happy trails and keep on keeping on.